So fast. Here, we'll do
But
this
I'll
while I
try.
get everything turned back on.
What about our diversion? Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the zeniths.
Good. As long as Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy, you better get down here. Beta's in bad shape.
Okay.
I totally smashed into my green screen. No, you go that way. Go that way. Mashed into it. Okay, so Beta's having a lot of trouble. She was raised by these Far Zenith wackos, kept in complete isolation, had a chip in her brain to where she existed fully in augmented reality,
Anybody seen one of my machine strike pieces around?
and that's been disabled, so she's having a tough time. I'm empathetic, but Aloy is actually not as empathetic as I am, which is interesting, because she's usually more empathetic than I am. Did I? Nope, I was trying to talk to you. That was
I
weird.
tried, but it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
Oh. Mmm.
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way.
Water. So good.
It's one mission. The most important one. We need you. Tell me why you won't go. What if they take me back? Alone, in a cell again. Their slave. Forever.
Yeah, I could see that. Ooh! Okay, so in the first game, you actually had a lot of these. They weren't choices, they were more like responses. I don't think they really impact the game that much. But it's like clever, strong, or like heart. I almost always pick the clever. I think in this time I'm picking the heart. She needs a little heart. Because actually I don't think the odds are with us. I think the odds are very much against us.
Varl and I will be at Gemini too. I'll protect you. As soon as we get Hephaestus, we'll come straight back here. The Zeniths aren't going to find us.
They're definitely going to find us.
Afraid. No! You can't protect me. Nothing can protect me from them. I told you from the beginning we'll never beat them. It's hopeless. Beta. Leave me alone! You don't understand!
Oh, I need to change my outfit, by the way. I'm still wearing this dumb thing.
I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would.
Because you were raised by Rouse.
Thought about that?
And he
I don't
was
know
awesome.
what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't. I look through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference? What's my defect?
It's her father. I mean, that's it. Nature-nurture situation.
Beta. You don't have a defect.
He seemed really cool.
Beta.
He willingly became an outcast to
It's
take
not a
care of
piece of
her as a
Elizabeth.
baby. Because of the weird rules of the tribe.
The difference is, I had him. Rost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. What did it feel like?
Yeah, she hasn't had anybody that even loved her.
It was like having a strength that was always there. That's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. When it looks impossible, look deeper. And then fight like you can win.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't have to go on the mission. We'll find another way.
No, she definitely has to go.
I'll go. You said you'd try to protect me. I believe you.
I said I will protect you, not try to protect you. But
But you have to promise me one thing.
oh, uh-oh.
Yes, of course.
I don't like to
If
break
it goes
promises.
bad, if the Zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again.
Oh,
Do you understand?
I understand what she's saying.
Okay.
Little cyanide pill action.
Promise? I promise.
Grabbed that wrong.
I could use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible.
This is intense. It's like camping.
I'll be ready when you are. I swear.
The game is doing the like, you...
Aloy, whenever you are ready, come speak to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations for the mission.
Oh no. Is this the final mission of the game? No, it can't be. Ugh. I don't want to start the final mission of the game with like an hour left on my stream. No, there's no way this is the final mission. No. It can't be because, here, minor spoiler for this game. Minor spoiler. So I'm going to give you, it's not story spoiler, it's mechanic spoiler. So I'm going to give you a little heads up. You get just a couple seconds to if you don't want any spoiler for this game, just to... Okay, here's why I know this can't be the final mission. Although the build-up really feels like it. Is at some point during the story, you, or maybe it's a side mission, maybe I'm wrong, you gain the ability to override flying mounts, and you can, like, ride a flying mount. That's at some point in this game, and that hasn't happened yet. I mean, shoot. Is this
Hello
the...
again,
Am I
Aloy.
doing the wrong thing? I don't know. But we're gonna do it.
Hello, Aloy.
We're gonna do it.
Hey,
I mean, maybe I'll just stay up all night. I was gonna do a little work before I
Me and Beta.
hit the bed, but maybe
Guess
we just play
what
games
happened.
instead.
Yes,
Don't tell my
I
boss.
am
I'm just...
continuously
I work
impressed by the complexity of
insane amount
human
of hours.
relationships. Despite the unpleasant circumstances that led to your quarrel, I am pleased to see you have both found an agreeable resolution.
Well, two heads are better than one, right?
Yes.
I mean, Renegade's gotta stay up.
Are
working
you
the
ready
night
to
shift
depart
tomorrow.
for Cauldron Gemini?
Maybe I'll stay up.
Or we can continue our conversation, if you like.
Okay, so I like Gaia. I like the character Gaia. So I am going to ask her all these questions. But you see how it's like not ready? Like they do that when it's a really big quest. Now I'm kind of nervous that I... All right, we're going to ask some questions.
Have you been able to make use of Demeter's functions?
Yes,
Volume up
I
a
was
little.
able to mitigate most soil conditions and restore a temporary balance.
Oh, okay.
You should notice less rampant plant growth in the area.
Ooh, I wonder if that's really
Gives
true.
those fields a chance to recover.
So she said getting the subordinates will help.
Recovery in that area
but it won't
is
be permanent.
unlikely without the assistance of the Utaru's land gods.
Thought I fixed them.
I have discussed this matter with Zoe. I believe we may have a workaround.
Yeah, I thought I already
Yeah.
did that mission.
I'm helping her out with that.
Oh, I guess I haven't done that side mission. I just got called out by Gaia on that, not doing the side mission.
There's something I'm still trying to figure out. Why was Demeter using flying machines to distribute metal flowers?
In its deranged state, Demeter was defending itself against a robotic swarm that would devour all plant life.
It thought the Pharaoh Plague was still happening?
It feared it would come again. As part of its directive of reseeding Earth's vegetation, it sought to protect plant life at all costs. And considering it had 20 years to proliferate, I expect you will continue to find the fruits of its efforts for some time.
That's a good thing I have the code to dissolve the vines, then.
They called the original end of the world with Ted Pharaoh's machines like wiping out all life. They call it the Pharaoh Plague, and I think that's pretty cool and pretty fitting. It's a great name.
Were you able to make use of Poseidon?
Yes, many rivers, streams, and lakes associated with the regional watershed have been detoxified. As a result, red algae growth levels have seen a marked decline. According to my data, however, it appears a localized occurrence of red algae continues to persist near the coast.
Maybe I'll look into it when I can.
Just like this character. Like I feel like she could be my therapist. Like we'll just sit here and talk. Okay. All right. So let's talk about these.
The missing subordinate
talking to her.
functions. What can you tell me about them?
We're gonna get to the story.
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating.
Did the subtitles just all of a sudden get a dark black background?
Of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Pharaoh.
Ted. Guess he got what he deserved.
Ted again.
And
Yes. An igneous conclusion to his pathological narcissism, impulsive tendencies, and instability.
all three of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density, empowering my overall function. Unfortunately, as we now know they are in the possession of Far Zenith,
Ooh.
attaining them in the short term is very likely impossible.
I guess our best shot at recovering them is by taking over the Zenith base. But we'll need Hephaestus and a bunch of combat machines to do that.
Correct.
Yeah, right? So it feels like you need to do those side missions to make a better ending. Maybe, right? That's kind of what it feels like. I don't know that I need to do them right now. But yeah. Part of me wants to this is sus. I haven't it does seem kind of like the end. Man.
I should be going.
Right? I don't know. Okay. All right. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to try to not spoil in the most careful Google search of my life, because I do not want to do the last mission by accident. Main mission. Okay, we're going to do Gemini. All right. Okay, if this is... Ooh, okay. Here's the top. So I'm trying to not spoil at anything. It's one of the last few main quests. Ooh. One of the last few main quests. Ooh. That's all I read. That's literally all I read, so I didn't spoil it. I think because here's what's going on. Stream, you and I, and all you wonderful viewers. First of all, thank you for joining me on my very first stream as an affiliate, which meant you probably had to watch an ad when you joined. So I'm sorry about that. There's literally no way to disable that. But it's also just really exciting because I've got emotes coming. I made channel points. I called them wildcards. I did all kinds of fun stuff. I stayed up way too late instead of getting sleep just so I could get everything ready. And I took a lot of inspiration from my friends over at the Casually Hardcore Discord. Do check that out. And all of that is to say that I want you and I together to do this next mission, but it does sound like, I mean, also from my 10-second Google search, it is not the last mission. So I will probably have an opportunity to do those other things and collect those subordinates, AIs, and that is what we will be doing maybe next week, is cleaning up all the big side missions. Because there's little side missions, but there's also big side missions. I don't know why I'm leaving that room. I'm still talking to her. So that's what we are doing, folks. That's what we are doing, friends. Folks, friends.
Hi, Gaia.
We are all of these things together as we... I do want to ask about the Zeniths, though, because these are actually really cool. Let's check out their immortality.
So the Zeniths are the same people who left Earth. Physically immortal.
This is not the last mission.
How did they
Okay.
figure it out?
Thank you, Puff.
From what we know of FARS,
Looking into it a little bit more.
it is plausible that
And we are
prominent
friends.
geneticists and engineers
I'm-
were offered a place aboard the Odyssey in exchange for their expertise. Given enough time, technology, and resources, any challenge can be overcome.
Like how Minerva eventually generated the deactivation codes for the Pharaoh Plague.
Exactly.
Ted was trying to make himself immortal. Didn't end well for him.
Yeah, the Far Zeniths had better
Success.
scientists.
There are many more failed attempts. Some more grotesque than others.
Ooh. Ooh. The Zeniths, I wish were kind of more present in the story because they're super interesting. These are humans that are 1,000 years old. They left Earth, basically technology themselves into immortals, and their fighting technology is basically unbeatable. So, like, cool. But haven't seen a whole lot of them. Let's check in on their
So from what
technology.
Beta told me,
So some of the subtitles
we can
are
assume the
outlined
Zenith's technology is
in black
powerful
text,
all
and some are
sorts of
not.
ways, right?
Yes. As your encounters with them
I don't know.
amply demonstrate, they appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
They seemed indestructible, but that weapon the rebels used stripped their shield somehow.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive counterpart. While we lack the anti-shielding weapon, were I to absorb Hephaestus and utilize it to create a large force of combat machines, no shielding could withstand such an assault indefinitely.
So there's hope.
Always.
Okay. Yeah. Why are they?
Beta believes the
trying to take
Zeniths
us all
want to
out?
use the terraforming system
Remind me to
wipe out
change
life
my
on Earth.
outfit too, because I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna go into battle
So
wearing
they can build it how they
flats.
want.
sweatpants.
Further supporting our hypothesis,
Aloy's in her work from home outfit.
Given their technology, they could wipe out the tribes of the world by easier means. And if they're the same people who left Earth 1,000 years ago, wouldn't they want the biosphere to be as it was?
it is likely they adjusted to different planetary conditions in their colony on Sirius. They may be trying to recreate that environment here.
Turning Earth into a new Sirius. Their own personal playground.
They're like the worst of what we think of as like current futurists. If you're familiar with that term. And so they're like the billionaire futurists. with no morality.
The extinction signal didn't just wake Hades. It made every subordinate function self-aware. Why?
Why?
I have wondered this myself.
Why exactly?
So far as I can tell, Hades was the sole target, and the partial sentience imparted to other subordinate functions was incidental.
A signal that precise would require thorough knowledge of the system. How could the Zeniths know that?
From the records on your focus, it appears Far Zenith had an informant during the development of Zero Dawn.
Hank Shaw. He was supposed to steal a copy of the system for Far Zenith, but Elizabeth and Travis Tate caught him first.
Yes. It is likely Far Zenith acquired knowledge on the system's design through him, despite his failure.
The Zeniths. Gerard, Eric, Tilda, Verbena. Beta said they were some of the most powerful people on Earth. Do you know anything about them?
Unfortunately, no. My personal database is limited to those who worked on Zero Dawn. Additionally, it appears Far Zenith was quite secretive about their members. Only one, Oswald Dahlgard, was ever publicly known.
Right. He was the spokesperson back at their old launch facility.
Didn't they leave him behind?
What we can conclude from your and Beta's experiences is that the Zeniths are ruthless in pursuit of their goal. To protect life on Earth, they must be stopped.
Okay. Alright, this is a lot of talking. Let's check our progress. Beta, companions, biosphere status. I think these are like side quests, right? Like she's gonna tell us how we're doing with our
So
side
there's
quests.
a few people here now, and they're learning. All about you, the ancient world.
Destroying
Almost
their
like what
belief
was supposed
system.
to happen before Apollo was purged.
Yes. While the loss of the Apollo database was catastrophic, there is still much that can be gleaned from the data you have uncovered. For instance, Varl has been reviewing the last recorded entries from those who perished during the Pharaoh Plague. Hearing their hopes and fears made him quite somber.
Yeah, I bet.
Anything I should be worried about?
I do not believe so. I have elected not to intervene, to allow him to process this on his own terms.
If you've ever been to like a museum where a lot of people died or something like that, it is a somber experience. Okay, let's check out this one.
There's something I've been wondering. How could Ted Farrow create a clearance level higher than Alpha?
I was also
Elizabeth
wondering
made
that.
sure he wouldn't interfere with the project.
It is plausible he tasked his own engineers with creating a back door to the Zero Dawn system, without Elizabeth's knowledge. My predecessor did not even know of its existence until he activated it to purge the Apollo database. It is, in effect, a blind spot, one that will allow us to subdue Hephaestus.
Okay. I don't know. Okay, so I think I'm not going to ask all of these questions because I think a lot of them are kind of about like how I'm doing on
Okay,
side
people.
missions and stuff,
It's time to head out.
which I will do after this.
I'll get everyone together.
After this big quest here, we're heading back to some side missions. Wow, the whole gang's together. And maybe there'd be more people in the gang if I did more side missions. I don't know. Why are you riding ahead? Oh, that's right. They're splitting off to different cauldrons. I was kind of wondering if the game was going to force me to unlock the cauldrons. The cauldrons are these kind of big mission areas where you fight down a bunch of machines and you do a lot of platforming, and then you get a code that you can override more machines. So, like, I haven't gotten them all yet. I mean, don't look too happy to see those creatures. They attack you on sight. It's all smiles. For now. Oh. Normally, you have to, like, fight all the way down here, and... Oh, it's like, we're just here. Cool. I'll take it. Oh, shoot.
All right,
Ah.
connection's in place.
I didn't make...
Booting up.
I didn't fill up my health potions. Oh, no. There's gonna be fighting. Let's be real.
Aloy, I am fully installed on this core and
Okay.
ready to connect to the Cauldron network.
It's good to hear your voice.
Yeah, I have 1 health potion. I think I have ingredients on my person to make
everyone,
some, though. But I
Fire
actually
your
don't
pulses
know.
and sound off.
But I have a bunch in my stash.
This thingy, it's blinking. Did I do it right? In position at my cauldron. My pulse generator is blinking also.
That means they're working. I'm in position, and mine is too. Mine as well.
Okay, radio silence until I give the all clear. Signing off.
Yeah, the Farzines people can tap in, right?
Gaia, let's cage the beast.
Oh, change the armor.
Connecting to the Cauldron network.
Change the armor health potions. Change the armor health potions.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance. Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance.
Clearance confirmed. Initiating containment sequence.
Health potions. It's a Dalek.
Lock it down!
Terminating external connections.
It's working. It's got nowhere to go.
Oh. 13F?
That.
Malware detected. Attempting to compensate.
Oh, no. It's
Cracked.
Look!
literally, it's cracked. Oh, this is bad.
That means machines are on their way.
Change your outfit. Thank you for putting that in the chat. I will. I'm looking over at it.
For
Okay. All right. So we're likely to fight a bunch of machines. So how about we put on the one with the most like defense against physical attacks, which is this one. And then I'm going to edit the weave. This one gives me fire. This one gives me melee defense. I mean, it kind of depends what dudes are coming at us, but I don't know. Oh, that's right. I don't think I can make health potions in this menu anymore. That's in the first game, but not in the second game. Yeah. Okay. Well.
Stay here. Protect Beta.
I guess we're gonna find out.
Got it.
Be careful.
So it also would do me well to pay attention to the type of machine. Oh, hello. What? I didn't change outfits? What? I didn't change outfits. Okay. Equip. Sorry, my microphone's in my way. I've moved stuff around on my desk. Okay. We got this. We got this. Oh, okay. We need to destroy that. Oh, nope, missed. Okay, hold on. We're in slow motion mode right now. Maybe I should save it. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay.
Over here, you!
Help!
Oh, is she like actually in danger? Like, is it gonna impact the outcome of things?
Get a hand over here!
Oh, it sure sounds like it, right? Okay, let me All right, let me scan this frickin' machine so I know what he's weak to. Explosive.
Away from Beta!
Hold on!
All right, this thing is like actually really good. If I can get this in him. I think they blow up. Oh, I am like... Oh, I didn't even refill my plants? Wow. I really did a disservice before I came here. My healing plant, the primary way you heal yourself, and my health potions. Wow.
Get back!
Yes. Okay. Now the critical strikes actually do an enormous amount of damage. That's why it's worth running all the way over here.
Over here, you!
Nope. Nope. No. Yeah, I'm like, I might die. Boy, this was bad. This was so bad. I really screwed this one up.
Throw it away from Beta!
Oh, I really screwed this up. That's so funny, though.
Stay back!
You're on fire. All right. I have to actually pay more attention than I normally do. Oh, well, that didn't help. If I can get a power attack, I have like a good chance of it like knocking him down. Well, not if I hit a wall. Oh, stunned.
Aloy,
There we go.
need a hand over here!
If I can hit that glowing spot, it does massive damage. Oh, she like needs help over there.
Psycho strike!
That's all of them for now. You two okay?
Oh, there's berries.
Still breathing.
Aloy, Hephaestus can't escape, but it must have fled.
Get every freaking berry in this room. Loot any container. Sometimes they contain berries. Well, not the machines. Ooh, good stuff though. So maybe it won't load like the next round of enemies if I don't talk to them. I don't have to worry about running out. Yeah, I could be holding 20 more of these. What is wrong with me? I love coming unprepared to a fight. Okay. So the game actually doesn't even want me to talk to her. It just wants me to go straight to the other section. What? Oh, okay. I'm pursuing the AI. Okay. Because it's like a physical entity.
Okay, I gotta chase after Hephaestus. Force it out of wherever it's hiding. Make it retreat to the core.
All right, I mean, we got some berries, but sure would be nice to be full. All right, let's refill our ammo. Wow, yeah. That's pretty funny. I'm gonna hold on to this for now. This is actually a really cool device that I almost never use in fights. Oh! Oh, I sure hope it doesn't take me back too far.
I just need the eggs.
Oh, good, it's right here. Woo! That was dumb. I walked right off. Wasn't there a walkway there before? Did I? I walked right off. That is kind of funny. Oh, I'm locked out. Well, there you go. This is where the autosave started.
Better reach the other side.
Reach to the side. I feel like I could glide that far, but hey, now that I know the autosave's right here, I'll go for it. Oh, actually, I could go here. Oh, nope, nope, what are you doing? Okay. Alright, I'm making this last mission a little longer than it needs to be. That's a pretty easy job.
Boy, I'm patched into your focus feet. You should know there is a huge power draw coming from the next chamber.
Thanks for the heads up. I'm almost there.
Well, that's something I've never done before. I've literally never pulled a battery out before. Or whatever that is. Alright. They give you tools sometimes just to use them. Well, at least we of all the times it fell off. That's so funny. Hey, look at that. Large health potions, berries. Now we're all stocked up. Who needed to reload? Because we can't carry more than this anyways. So, we did it. We did it, gang. We did it, friends.
It's some kind of production chamber. Festus is up to something, all right?
Ew. Like a suit.
What kind of machine is it trying to build?
I don't know, but I'm gonna shut it down. I bet those metal carriers will lead me to where it's getting materials from.
Yeah, I don't really want to go in there.
Festus is hiding too.
Yeah. I kind of feel like this is a big room of death. Okay, we changed outfit. Yes, we changed outfit. I thought I changed the outfit. And then I started fighting and I realized I did not change the outfit. So the outfit has officially been changed. And I probably shouldn't have looted all those berries because I might need those.
Looks like there are a couple of ways.
A minute. These usually means this usually means we're fighting like right here.
Catch a ride on one of those metal carriers.
This part's gonna be intense.
Aloy, I've managed to rewire most of the components in the core, but the energy processor's cracked.
Energy
Without
processor?
a way to fabricate another, there's no way I can fix it.
Okay, let me think. What if you bypass the processor? Connect it to...
The power node. I think that could work.
Aloy's like all up on her like computer science. Beta's the one who studied it for 17 years, so she should know this. Oh, man. We are on Mission Gemini, those of you who just
a little longer.
FYI. Nearing the end of the game from a story perspective, but not the end.
There should be a node.
I came mostly unprepared to a very big mission.
Thanks.
Don't look at me.
Machines first.
I should take care of them? Oh, I missed my opportunity to do a strike from above. Yeah. Hop over here. Oh, darn.
Time to let go. Okay then.
Okay, let's see if I can get this real quick before he does anything else. Wow, that weapon does really work pretty well. Didn't do a ton of damage, but it did knock him over. I just didn't get to do my critical. Oh, and we're going this way, and then we're going this way, and then nope. Oh, that's the wrong button. Oh, I don't even know where he was. That was like a total miss, and auto aim saved me on that one. Sometimes auto aim does some heavy lifting, and sometimes it does not.
Those machines are in a hurry.
Oh, it's an Apex version of this guy that's already hard to fight. Oh, I really don't like the electricity. Sorry, I have to figure out what you're weak to. You're weak to water. I don't have that one. Man, the shocking is like very effective. Whoa! Did I know they could do that? I don't actually recall that. another one. All right. Yeah, this like spear thing that I never use is actually really good. So perfect. I'll start using it when these fights get real. Okay. Oh, that's. Are there more machines in here? Do we? No, that was it. Okay. Like, I mean, they still kind of kick my butt a little, but I did actually think there'd be more. Well, I'm guessing whatever that giant machine he's like building out there will be an issue.
Activate sensor array K2.
No subtitles for his speech, which is too bad because he's actually. So this like purple glow is him. So what happens if I activate this and he's in this? Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Secondary defects here.
Oh, it just doesn't let me.
Materials level at 0.3.
Oh, great. The machine's on the way.
Ooh, I can hit him from there. Nice.
Beta! Hephaestus has locked me out of the node. Any ideas?
Come on. Oh, I did not mean to fall.
See what I can do.
Something tells me I don't want to be on ground level. I actually had a pretty good spot up there. I mean, I'll take every cheap advantage I can get. Yes. I'm back. Okay, yeah, I mean, like, I got nothing to prove. Remember, I'm trying to save the world. When I have an advantage like this and it's not a real threat, I am kind of using my weak arrows, which takes longer to kill, but ooh, might take a lot longer to kill. Okay, he might be out of my range.
Units G Mark 7-4.
I wish the AI's like stuff was subtitled because I think it's actually really interesting. From what I can hear, it's like some of it's machine related, but some of it's like, you know, about. You're still kicking my butt. About like his plan and like why, you know, why he's crazy. I mean, he's an AI. He's not crazy. He's doing it for a reason. He thinks he's trying to save the world. Wow, that is doing 7 damage. That's my good arrow. There we go. I don't know what happened to the big guy. Did I kill him? Wow, it is so important that you hit the right spot. Okay, remember to use my good firebow. Oh, I see you. Ooh, I saw you. Ooh, it's kind of taking a long time to shoot these guys, even though they're... Oh, hello.
Emergency.
I mean, this guy has 2 big cannons on his back, and he hasn't been shooting this whole time. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, they're not idiots, as it turns out. Need 1 good power attack. There we go. Great. Nice. They are not idiots. Did he jump up here, or was he dropped? I'm just trying to figure out. They heard you and it hurt their feelings. Yeah. Oh, that's true. It's true. Hurt their feelings. I mean, can we blow off? Like, I don't know why this guy's not shooting me. I'm not complaining. But see these giant guns I'm hitting? Those should be killing me.
Pick it up.
Oh, are they getting healed over time? Is that what that goo is?
Order F6R.
Maybe that makes sense. Like, you can't take too long to kill him? Maybe? I don't know. That was a big part of the first game. Okay.
I tapped into the core's network hub. I managed to disrupt Hephaestus' control of the node. You should be able to override it now.
Nice. Thanks.
A2 and B63.
I mean, that was easier because the big guy wasn't shooting back. So I'll take it. But at the same time, ooh, long-range wing burner. Some of these things are for like upgrading weapons and stuff, so that's why I'm like, ooh, get all excited. Where's the big dude? I mean, I know I got a mission to complete right now and all that, but A, B, L. Oh, here he is. Nice. Ooh, all those like orange components are usually pretty good. Okay. All right, let's actually continue the mission. We had to loot. Wait, what? Wait a second. What? There's two. Override. Explore the 2 cauldron chambers. What? That's like a secondary mission? Okay. I'm gonna maybe do that next. I knew it did that too. I saw that in another mission and I just thought, oh, I'll just walk through here. You got so overridden. Treating 2 materials bay
Sounds
canister
like it
11.
led to another chamber.
Well, I better not get comfortable.
See, I knew that was coming. So I'm just like following this AI through this cauldron, doing these kind of mini fights. But eventually we're gonna come back to this main pit and it's gonna be the big fights.
Great. Hephaestus covered the floor with lightning. I gotta find a way over it.
Aloy, more machines keep coming. Please tell me you're getting close.
I'm working on it.
Oh,
I've been smashing through a lot of machines on my side too.
I guess Aaron's missing out.
Aloy, I'm making progress on the bypass, but I need something to hold the
What?
cycling module together.
Maybe a ligament from one of the machine carcasses?
I'm glad it doesn't hurt very much, but
Or
that's
some
kind of funny.
luminous braiding.
And you could reinforce it with a conversion cylinder.
For increased connectivity. I think we can do this, Aloy.
I always forget how what's the word? Exact, precise the glider is. Like, it's actually really hard to land on something because you can't, like, turn it off. Or maybe you can and I just push the wrong button. But it's surprising every time.
I might be able to catch a ride on the rail.
Oh.
Over the shield.
Get you right on the rail, which means I need to go up there. Can I reach that if I jump? We're gonna find out. Yes, I can. Ooh. Okay. Right, gang. We're making some serious progress here, folks. Okay. It said catch a ride. I kind of assumed a machine would go, but no, it's just a
All right.
dealy bob.
To drive Hephaestus out of here.
There should be another node to override.
Got it.
Don't mind me. Little silent strike. Doo-doo-doo. Upgrading your silent damage. Targeting one hit. Yeah, I have. That's the first thing I did. I like to upgrade all the passive abilities because all the activated abilities you gotta remember to do. The passive abilities, well, just that. Passive. Go over there. Don't look at me. Look at him. Now look at me. Now look at him.
I can turn this around.
That didn't work. Oh, that guy's blowing like death particles everywhere. Cool. No, 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 no. Oh, oh, oh. I don't know what it's doing, but it's not letting me hit him. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Quick, quick, quick. Get to my health potion. Okay, I am going to need to get to high ground. Yeah, this stuff is like messing with me. Which is good. It should. Where'd he go? How about right there? Oh, that's not what I meant to shoot. I meant to shoot that. Whoa. I hit something that exploded and did a ton of damage. I will take that. Is this guy still alive? Or is that a different guy? I don't know how that guy was still alive. He's an Apex Red-Eye Watcher. So he's like an upgrade to the upgraded Watcher. No wonder he was so hard. Because those guys are... Like, I can kill them in like one hit now, but not the Red-Eye and not the Apex. Ooh, yeah. Take all your components. Okay. Alright, that fight wasn't so hard. Okay. I mean, I'm not trying to brag.
X. Get 9 autonomous defenses.
I have bombed miserably on like 8 other
Oh,
fights.
here we go
but
again.
I'm just a little surprised. Here we go. Oh. Oh, man, in the first game, these guys were so much easier to kill. They would stay still 7. That's one of my least favorite things about this game. The difference between hitting the component... Don't worry me. I'll just make more ammo. The difference between hitting a component you want to hit and not is big. Oh, these guys are cool because if I blow up their sacks, they like explode. And that does a bunch of damage. Okay, why am I not activating my ability? There we go. Now this guy. If I can take him out real quick, then no big deal. Yeah, there you go. All over. Boom, see, they explode and they just take a ton of damage. They're like really intimidating because they're so big and they shoot and all that. How are you not dead? But if you just hit them in their weak spots, more than any other machine, I think, they explode. And they hurt other machines around them. So when I see a bellow back in a situation like this, I'm like, I'm not that upset. So the reason I hit them with that power attack is it has like a high chance to knock them down. There we go. And then I can do a critical, which does an enormous amount of damage, unless the game bugs, and then it doesn't. The light attack, though, is supposed to knock off parts, but I don't. It worked pretty well in the first game. Shot. I'm trying to shoot his tail. That's my weakest spot. There we go. Oh, actually, I think I blew it off. Okay, face shot. Ammo. Two damage, 2 damage, 2 damage. Come on.
That's all.
Whew. Alright, we're doing okay. We're doing okay.
There. Node access restored. Now you can override it.
These fire hunter arrows are different than these hunter arrows?
Good work.
You did the heavy lifting.
Alright. I'm not complaining. Yes. Oh, I should have used the berries before I looted that. It had 13 in it. Oh well. It's fine. The game is being very generous with its berries. And I'll take it. I will take it. Whew. We are so close, I think.
Construction bay.
Yeah, return to the assembly chamber. All right, now we're gonna fight the big guy that he's been making.
Aloy? I just registered a huge energy surge back in the production chamber.
I figured.
Something big is happening.
Here too. Everything's glowing.
The machine Hephaestus was building. It must have finished it.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
I will say, now, I'm saying this before the battle.
Should we come to you? Maybe I could distract the machine if...
No, Beta. Just stay where you are, okay? Handling the machine's my job.
I do love to make predictions, but my prediction generally is that one machine in this game, one machine, no matter how strong, is a lot easier than a bunch of little machines running around because they stun you and they knock you over and they come from angles you don't see. I say that right before I fight this one machine, so we'll see.
I should scan it first.
I should scan it first.
But its legs are glowing.
It's a slaughter
Charging up.
indestructible. Okay. So it has a bunch of indestructible parts.
I could take out its tail. Stop some of its attacks.
Take out its tail, stop some of its attacks. I mean, she's telling me what to do, so why would I not listen? All right, this is my special arrow that is like meant to knock off parts.
It's covered in plasma.
So what does that mean? Oh shoot, look, it leaves little like plasma spots. Okay, thank you for the support. Real quick though, I want to actually check this machine out in the little notebook because I couldn't. Was it this one? Slaughter Spine? Is this what I'm fighting? Yeah, this is what I'm fighting. Okay, so what is it actually weak to? So frost and purge water. Cool, the things that I have like the least of. Okay, and it's like strong to everything else. So we're gonna just move some things around. We're going to, I have a little slingshot, like a low level slingshot that shoots frost. Although it doesn't shoot very much frost, so. And do I have anything that shoots purge water? This shoots purge water. Why is this not equipped? I don't know, but we're gonna put it there. Okay, here we go. I mean, we have things that it's. Oh,
Got plasma on me. It's gonna explode any second. Maybe one of my potions can help.
Maybe one of my potions can help. Aloy is like desperately trying to tell me. Okay, first of all, I'm sorry to keep going into the menu and changing things, but all right, do I have anything versus plasma? Here we go. Plasma. Oh, this armor is specifically -20 to plasma. And this one is specifically +30 to plasma. Hello. Let's make it 40 to plasma. All right, so we are putting on plasma armor. Step 1. And resources. In the first game, I liked the potions better because it was like, I don't know. I liked it better. Removing status effects. Like plasma? Okay, so this is just 30% to all. Okay. All right, we're going to drink the cleanse potion, which I can't do from that menu. So we're going to... I'm looking down and running at the same time. Just got my ass blown up. Where is this potion? Oh my god. No! Use the potion! Oh, gear change. Here we go. Okay. Okay, now we're going to switch over to health potions. Okay. Purge water. Here we go. Let's get some purge water. So if we just hit him enough times, it'll increase... actually, you know what? Let me go first for the frost, because that will slow him down. if I actually hit him, it actually slows him down. That was a miss. Okay, 3 more. 3 more will freeze him. It won't stop him entirely, but he'll move way slower.
Charging up again.
Okay. Okay, 1 more. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Reload. Oh, 1 more. Oh, that's gonna hit me. Yep. Oh, that was a miss. I really don't like these bombs, by the way. They do great damage. Oh, look at his status effect. Oh, I missed it. I missed it. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Yes, Purge Water will dampen his attack, but I wanted to freeze him first. All right. Reset. We need to hit him with about 5 good bombs. Yeah. Just stay there. That's fine. You don't need to charge. 1 more? 2 more? 1 more. 1 more. Oh, got him. Okay. Now we switch over to Purge Water. If we can stack effects on him, he will be taking like tons of extra damage, I think.
There. Got a break from its plasma attacks.
Okay. So now what? I'm trying strategy. I'm not the best at it in this game. All of my best weapons are not these things. So the Purge Water seems to slow them, which is pretty cool. Because that's kind of what freezing does also. Okay. I mean, impact spikes. I mean, do you see how it's like relentless though? It's like the second I get up. It does behoove you to level up different weapon types, for sure. If I can just keep hitting him with these impacts. I mean, impact is impact. So... it's just everything is indestructible on him. Yeah, so Purge Water is new to this game, but the thing that's a little kind of annoying about it is, like, very few weapons have it. As you can see, that's why I'm, like, have 1. And I got this as part of like, buying it from the vendor. Like, it's not even, like, the main story doesn't give you anything with Purge Water. There we go.
Gotta get it.
Okay, we got him all wet again. And now we hit him with this. I mean, doing 100 at a time is not bad, but it'd be really nice if I was getting those weak spots. Oh, shoot. Oh, I thought I was dead. Not... Oh! This whole time, he dropped weapons that I could be using. Oh, that's what I'm supposed to be doing.
Done.
You did it!
Alright, like I said.
Should be 1 more note to override.
So this, I could have picked this up and shot him with it.
I'm sending Hephaestus back to you.
Ooh. That's pretty cool. Alright. I mean, I was so, like, scared. I didn't know what happened. Oh, but look! No orange components! Which means the ultimate upgrades for weapons and stuff I'm not gonna get. It means I gotta kill more of these things. Oh, that's a terrifying thought. Alright. Where did his tail drop off? Because I'm looting that. After that battle? Huh. Maybe... Okay. Alright, well, we did it. It actually wasn't that hard. I made it a little harder than it needed to be, and I didn't really have the best weapons. So, by far, my 2 weakest weapon types are what ultimately were needed. Purge Water and Ice. I didn't even have either equipped. That tells you something.
No more hiding, Hephaestus!
Purge imminent retreating to facility core.
Got it! Hephaestus is back in the core!
Make sure it stays there. I'm heading back.
And then we can start the merge.
Oh, we haven't even started the merge?
I'm glad you came along.
Uh-oh.
Varl. We couldn't have done any of this without you.
Right back at you, Aloy.
Yeah, that's true about Varl, but are we getting a little emotional with Beta because she's about to die? Remember, she doesn't want to go back as their, like, slave and prisoner. So... Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. I'm so slouchy. I'm the slouchiest today. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. We're just doing a quick little look around before I... Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Aloy, the bypass is done.
The core is stable. Hephaestus is 100% contained.
Oh.
And we better get started with the merge.
Oh. Wait, now he's 100% contained. Now we start the merge.
Gaia,
Okay.
establish the link, please.
Done.
So now it's, what, like 3 hours? 3.5 hours? And we're just hoping the Far Zenith people don't notice? Or
Okay.
are they going to kill our friends at the other
We need
places?
to excise Hephaestus's malicious code. Carefully.
What? Yeah, what's happening? Oh. So much stuff on my desk. Ignore that. Watch the game. Hold on. Clean up my desk.
Aloy, look.
What am I looking at? Yeah, that's the Far Zenith people, by the way. That's a bird. You're right. What am I looking at? A bird.
You've cost us quite a lot of...
Does that one in the middle look like anybody we know? Damn. Okay, gang. They have like impossible to defeat technology. One of them secretly likes Aloy because she was friends with Elizabeth. This guy right here, he's a full-on psychopath. Like, he chokes people for fun. So, you gotta be careful. Nice.
Ooh! Get behind me.
Is this where Varl dies? Because he's, like, unstoppable without... Like, he's blocking, but he doesn't even need to.
Quit screwing around.
Now we're having fun, right?
Oh. No. Oh. Oh. I'm not okay.
Aloy!
Finally. Tilda, get Gaia and Hephaestus ready for transport. Tilda!
I failed.
Hush. All is not lost.
Tilda! What the hell are you doing?
Stop her! I can't even see her!
Beta. Varl.
Not many things get me to stop talking. I really don't like when characters die. It would have been okay if Beta died. Varl's from the first game, and he's cool. He's always been cool. Tilda could have stepped in a second sooner, maybe.
Ah, you're awake. You took quite a hit when Gerard attacked you. I imagine you must still be in a great deal of pain. I can assure you that we are safe. The others can't detect us here.
You mean the other Zeniths? You must be Tilda.
I wasn't sure if Beta would have told you about me.
Where is she?
Alive. And while she isn't where she wants to be, not in urgent danger. We must discuss how to get her back, of course, after you've shaken off the cobwebs. When you're ready, take the stairs down the hall and come see me. In the meantime, I'll make breakfast.
Breakfast? Okay.
You know this word, breakfast? Do you have breakfast? Oh, man. Oh, man, I am just... Oh.
What is this?
Just a few favorites from my collection. Rescued and stored here just before I went off-world. Take a look, if you like.
Oh.
I'm curious to hear your impressions.
So...
Is dead.
Upset.
Beta and Gaia are gone, and you want me to look at old paintings?
Don't be so quick to dismiss the comfort we can find in art.
It's not
The insight
comfort.
we might gain.
Oh, man, I was gonna sound smart because I knew this painting, but the focus told me, so now I wouldn't look smart. I probably won't know any others in here. But I watched a documentary called Tim's Vermeer, and it was really interesting. It was essentially a
She's the goddess of the moon, whereas he's a simple
theory of how
Beside her
he
is the
painted
god of love.
using essentially technology instead of raw talent, and you could
she's
teach yourself
Sneaking up on
to
him?
paint in that same way.
More like visiting him in secret.
So Tim's Vermeer
The torch
documentary.
that Cupid
Check it
bears
out.
represents Celine's
I
undying
don't know.
infatuation with him. Though the two must remain apart,
Yeah, I didn't
her
know this one.
love will forever burn.
All right. Well, I'm. I don't know a lot about art, but here we are. We are enjoying the artwork, and her bestie is dead. So cool.
Stunning, isn't it? Paintings were the only masterpieces of my people's golden age. This is Von Vianen's Lidded Ewer, molded from a single sheet of silver.
What was it for?
How like Elizabeth you are. Function over form. It's practical. Done so soon?
I've got more important things to worry about.
I wonder, like, how long
There
you
is
could
much
actually
we are
spend
trying
there
to save.
talking about everything.
Not the least of which is in that vault.
Is that a Pokemon?
There's nothing wrong with savoring such treasures for a moment more. Or come upstairs and we'll get down to business.
I mean,
Your choice.
we are a little busy with trying to save them. So that's something. I mean, I could definitely buy that there are millionaires and billionaires, smart people that, you know, aren't horrible monsters like the other ones. I'm glad she's not a horrible monster.
How did you find us?
But
at the Cauldron?
why didn't she do more
What
sooner?
did you do to everyone right before I passed out?
All business, I see.
Why didn't she
Well,
say Varl?
suffice it to
That's
say,
really what I'm mad
keeping
about.
A very close eye on Hephaestus,
Wrong
knowing
song
we
for
would
this.
need it at some point. Your ruse didn't fool us, and as for my little trick, it was an overload of the senses, accompanied by an energy discharge. Gerard and Eric were only momentarily disoriented due to their shields, but it rendered you unconscious while I got you out. Perhaps some breakfast might steady you a bit?
This was your house. The one you recreated for Beta, in the data channel you shared.
How perceptive of you. Please, this way.
After everything your people have done, you think I'm just gonna sit down and have a chat with you?
Yeah, she's very casual about all this.
They never were, and especially not now.
You shot off into space with them, and lived with them for 1,000 years before coming back. So what made you suddenly turn on them?
Quite simply, this.
Focus.
My old focus.
Oh, it's her old.
You repaired it? But that means you've seen
Incredible things. What you've accomplished in 2 decades of life. A 1,000 years at my back, and I haven't even come close. I'm sorry if I invaded your privacy, but I had to. In order to understand.
Didn't have to.
To be enlightened.
Maybe I'm okay with it.
You truly are Elizabeth's blood. With her drive, her sense of mission, her integrity. Watching all this shamed me for the company that I've kept. Having seen it, all I want is to help you.
even if it means stopping your friends?
Especially so. Please, sit down. There. That's better. Now, we must recover Beta and Gaia at all costs. By now, you must know that Gerard intends to use Gaia to reboot the Earth's biosphere. Remaking this world to specifications that would only suit us immortals. This process will kill every living thing on the planet. He calls it a clean install.
Not if I stop him first.
Not if we do. And once he and the others are gone, we can work together to fulfill Elizabeth's dream. I'm sure Beta told you that there's a build of the Apollo database on board our ship. A complete collection of human knowledge. With that and Gaia, we could do everything Elizabeth wanted. Heal the biosphere, educate the people of this world, uplift them. Create the world she imagined.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. From what I've seen, your friends are invincible.
I do wish you would stop calling them my friends. And they're not invincible. In fact, a friend of yours has found a way to defeat them.
Silence.
Oh, he's been a busy bee, building an army powerful enough to crash through Gerard's precious base.
Regala and her rebels.
Even now, she's preparing a final march on the Tenakth capital. When she wins, she'll have the entire tribe under her control. Hundreds of warriors and machines to throw at the base. She's been duped. They'll all perish, of course. But it should be enough to break Gerard's defenses and allow Silence to kill him. Along with all the others.
Using the new weapon he's developed.
Yes, he's found a way to circumvent our shields. Truly an exceptional man. He's planned for everything. Except you and me. You see, while his army is battering down Gerard's doors, you and I will sneak in through a back way. One that only I know about.
Really?
While Silence and my friends are busy battling each other, we'll take back Beta and Gaia. I told you I want to help you. I mean it.
I don't know. She's very casual. All right, I do want to talk to her, but as soon as we save, I think we're at her. And I banned my first person. Now I have moderator view. Before your affiliate, you don't. They posted spam. How fun is that? So, yeah, that's all. Just wanted to share that for those of you.
You said Beta is not in
looking at
urgent
the
danger.
chat.
So what are the Zeniths doing to her?
Putting her to work. Merging
Oh, good.
Hephaestus
That was
with
nice.
Gaia. A difficult, time-consuming task, as I'm sure you know. They will compel her if need be. But her life is not in danger. She's the only one who can do it.
Because you people made her to be nothing but a tool.
Gerard's idea, not mine.
She's very white, which
They
makes
always
sense.
viewed
Yeah,
me
my
with
first ban.
suspicion when I
That was good.
attempted any form of kindness towards her. That's why I created the data channel. A virtual place where we could speak in peace.
Yeah, but then you abandoned her, so...
So this channel you shared with Beta, none of the other Zeniths ever found out about it.
Gerard believes
kept
he's the
talking to
most
her.
cunning of all of us. Even after 1,000 years, he still can't imagine that I would outwit him. The channel allowed me to interact with Beta away from their mistrustful
Her
eyes.
voice
It
reminds me
offers
of a
chance
person
to
that
be ourselves.
is like
Until you cut
that.
off all contact.
That looks like her, too.
Yes.
A
Though
certain
it
actress. I'm
pained
gonna look
me.
it up.
I was worried that our meetings would do her more harm than good.
Well, she felt like you tossed her aside.
I was afraid the others would find out and punish her. She may not have had the comforts of friendship
Yes.
anymore, but at least I ensured
Carrie
she
Ann
was
Moss.
safe.
Duh.
I know it seems harsh.
That's not who I was
but
thinking
must
of, but now
believe that
I
her
see it.
well-being has always
Trinity
been
from
paramount
Matrix.
to me.
Duh. Now I instantly trust her more.
Why did you make the data channel look like this place?
I built this house
Using such
as a
big
shelter
names.
to weather any storm. A safe place.
Now
Not
you hear it,
just for
right?
me, but for the art stored below.
I was thinking of a different actress
Cultural artifacts of
who's
incalculable
blonde,
value.
but now
Truly some of
it's
the
so
greatest
obvious to me.
achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
You should have found a way to keep in contact with her, though. She had nobody. She was a prisoner.
Beta told me your colony was destroyed. That you came back to Earth because you had nowhere else to go.
It's true. After we reached our destination, a planet in the Sirius star system, we spent decades building a new home.
Yeah, what
The
happened?
physical constraints of Earth, the boundaries of mortality, gone. To think of what we could have done with it.
What?
It might have been a utopia. Instead, we stagnated, absorbed in effortless comforts and virtual realities. It took
Sounds
a
like WALL-E.
cataclysm to finally yank us out
He's
of
on
our
a
stupor.
cruise.
What happened?
A massive geological event. We knew of instabilities in the planet core, but we underestimated them. By the time the collapse was upon us, it was too late to stop it. Only a few of us made it to the ship in time. We set course for Earth, the only safe harbor left to us.
Only a few
Which you
of their
decided to
whole
make unsafe for
society
everyone else.
left?
Not me.
Wow. This music
Gerard.
is not the right.
He believes it's better to wipe the canvas clean than work around the smudges. No more primitive tribes, no more combat machines, only a blank slate to do with as he pleases.
So you just have like 5 people on the planet? Like,
All we
that
have
would
to
be
do
boring.
is get into that base.
I'm still not over, like, Varl being killed, by the way. I want to know what she knows about Silence.
How do you know about Silence's plan?
He isn't the only one adept at spyware.
You hacked his focus?
No, he's too careful for that.
Yeah, it was super glossed over, right?
Not so much. He gave additional focuses to the tribals he branded the Sons of Prometheus.
The ones working with Regala.
By tapping their focuses, I learned about most of his dealings. The distribution of override technology.
Oh, he's
the arming of Tanakh rebels.
propagating the Sons of
secret pact with
Prometheus?
Regala to attack Gerard's base.
Is he on my side or not?
How did he come up with a weapon that can take down your shields?
That's the one thing I haven't been able to figure out, but however he did it, I'm quite certain it will work. With it and the Tanakh army, victory seems to be within his grasp. Such a shame he'll be disappointed.
I don't really understand Silence's plan because he wants Earth to stick around. Like, he keeps using me to benefit. You know what? We'll take a moment for Varl, even if this game didn't. Yeah, he dies, and then everything goes white, and you wake up, and she starts talking about art, and you, of course, as a character, is like, nah, I'm not cool with that. But I don't know. I just kind of wanted more, I guess. I wanted a moment.
Regala's only interested in killing Hekarro and waging war on the Karja.
Yes.
What does she have to gain by attacking Zenith?
It's the price she must pay for her war.
F for respect.
Without the ability to override machines, her little rebellion would have languished in the desert.
So she trades with the Sons of Prometheus. Machines to help her overthrow Hekarro.
In exchange for an assault on the base. Pride has deluded her into thinking she can actually survive such a battle. And all without ever knowing who the Sons of Prometheus really answer to. Yet for all of Silence's brilliance, still he underestimates you. That blind spot is what will allow us to take Beta and Gaia right out from under him.
While hundreds of Tanakh are cut down outside.
All right.
What
I mean, I'm
exactly
gonna
is your
ask
plan
her
to see
everything.
into the Zenith base?
We will make use of a lesson I learned from an early age.
Midnight. Uh-oh.
Always know your exits. In this case, a place where Gerard's new construction meets the ancient foundation, a passage that only I can access. When Silence flings his army at the base, we will enter through this back door, bypassing most of the fighting. The distraction will provide us with a window in which to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Once we're inside the base, where will we find Beta and Gaia?
Here in the command center. By then, Gaia will have been reunited with all of its subordinate functions, including Hephaestus.
What about the alpha build of Apollo on your ship?
A simple matter of recovery once the others have been dealt with. With that in hand, we'll have everything we need to make this world as it should be.
Oh.
So you knew.
What'd you know about Elizabeth?
What was she like?
Liz was everything she was. I see in you. And more. Your ingenuity, your determination, your moral compass. You've managed to distill her greatest qualities and make them your own.
I'm not asking about me. Tell me about Elizabeth. What was she really like?
The honest answer is that I don't actually know. For all the time that I spent with her, she always kept a part of herself locked away. It was like that from the moment we met.
So when you met Elizabeth, she was
Are you
what?
friends?
Distant? Aloof?
Not aloof. Not exactly. It was a summit in Paris about machine learning, a touchy subject in those days, because regulatory authorities were just starting to clamp down on AIs. Liz gave
A little too
the
late.
keynote address. She had already achieved great renown for her work in automated environmental reclamation. But in her address, she was just starting to imagine the next step. An AI-driven system that wouldn't just act on its programming, but actually take responsibility for its sphere of influence.
To care about life. Not just follow orders.
Revolutionary stuff. I was fascinated. And I wanted to meet her for a long time. I watched her after her talk. She had spoken with such moral authority, such empathy. But after that, she retreated. I could tell she felt uncomfortable with all of her admirers. It was as if giving the talk had cost her something. I didn't want to be a pest, so I planned my approach carefully.
I kind of feel like she could have kept
How would you
going, but
finally
I'll
approach
click the
Elizabeth
button.
after her talk.
I picked the right moment. The morning of the next day, right as she came back to the conference, she had just had her coffee. She was fresh, rested. It was like she had braced herself for the onslaught of colleagues. I asked if I could walk with her, then put forth a question about her talk that I thought was intelligent. Her answer made me realize it wasn't, but she was very welcoming. Almost as if we were previously acquainted. It was only halfway through the conversation that I realized she knew exactly who I was. It was quite a shock to me. My business was trafficking in secrets, and I took great pains to protect my anonymity. So that was Liz, perpetually one step ahead. I came to view our meeting as a metaphor for our friendship. She always seemed to know me far better than I knew her.
Really?
I guess I know the feeling.
Okay. Yeah, let's talk about my
old focus. How did you find it, let alone repair it?
Repairing
When
it
we
seems
encountered you at the Hades Proving Lab. Gerard
pretty
saw you as a redundancy. I knew better. You were a revelation. After your dramatic escape, bravo, by the way.
Thank you.
Gerard and Eric assumed you were dead and gave up the hunt. I wasn't so sure. When the others were busy, I returned to the lab and searched for any trace of you. That's when I found this little treasure. Not easy to repair, but certainly worth the effort. As I watched your life unfold, you were like a splash of color on a worn canvas. What Liz was, and more.
Did you show it to the others?
Of course not. It was your actions that inspired me to defy them. It's worth noting that if I hadn't found it and watched its contents, I wouldn't have known to save you at the cauldron. You'd be dead.
So I should be grateful?
If you like.
So you know.
This is a lot of dialogue.
What about
Way
you?
more dialogue in part 2 than part 1.
What would you like to know?
I think.
Well, start with your life on Earth.
Investment
When I was
banker.
8, terrorists flooded my home city. Thousands drowned, my parents included. I was one of the few who survived. My guardian sent me to boarding school. Among my peers, I was the strange girl, the orphan to be avoided. All because of circumstances beyond my control.
Oh. So we're a lot alike, huh?
Aren't we? You were an outcast. But you didn't let that stop you from getting what you needed. Neither did I. I climbed my way out of desolation and used my wits to build a fortune. First, from the technical analysis of art and the detection of forgeries. Profitable expertise in those days. But as it turned out, the software I developed was even more useful for counterintelligence. From there, it was only a short step to gathering extremely valuable intelligence on my own.
You were a spy?
More like a service one could turn to for information. I had to remain anonymous, of course, to protect my privacy. But despite that anonymity, Far Zenith inevitably sought me out.
Okay, there's one little thing I need to do that I forgot to open up. I need to hide my screen. Sorry. Sometimes you click the wrong thing. Okay. I was trying to see if there were any of our fellow CH1 streamers on. Okay. And go back over here. Sorry about that. Look at that. Look at that. Barely an interruption.
What happened when Far Zenith approached you?
They painted an irresistible vision of humanity's future. One where we need not fear illness or death, where we explored the furthest reaches of the stars and thrived. It was only later that I realized that they only intended to bequeath this future to the rich and powerful. By the time I finally figured it out, the walls were closing in, Pharaoh's machines were devouring the Earth.
Yeah.
So I accepted Far Zenith's invitation to a berth on the Odyssey.
I mean, at that point,
I wanted Liz to come.
It's not the worst thing to see, yes.
Plans, as you well know.
So you didn't know the other Zeniths were monsters until it was too late?
I knew some of them were.
Dialogue heavy.
It wasn't until we were off planet that I
Carrie Ann Moss is making it better.
Greed. I was grateful to simply be alive, but the others became obsessed with a kind of effortless immortality. They built a colony where machines serviced their every need, where any memory or fantasy could be endlessly savored in virtual reality.
I would be so fat.
It wasn't life. It was stultifying.
I mean, considering what happened with just
as the decades passed,
working from home,
more and more,
I had everything given to me. Whew.
But this time with eons to consider my mistakes. Now finally, having met you, I feel like I have a second chance.
To do what?
Help you, of course. To fulfill Liz's dream, which isn't so different from Far Zenith's original vision. A better future for humanity.
Okay, we got through all the dialogue. Let's hit the quest option, or the progress story option.
First Varl. Now Hekarro and the Tenakth. Your plan would wipe out an entire tribe. There has to be another way.
We are in an admittedly desperate
situation,
situation,
super cool,
but
though.
I
I'd wear
assure
that.
you there isn't. Remember Zero Dawn. Elizabeth's sacrifice. Sometimes many have to die for a new world to grow.
That was literally the Zero Dawn project, is everybody had to die.
Wait.
Wait?
The data channel. It still exists, doesn't it? I need you to open it. Let me talk to Beta.
Impossible. We might be detected.
It's worth the risk.
Eh,
There
I'm all-
is another way, one where the Tanakh survive.
But we won't. If the others...
If you want to help, open it.
Ooh. Should have paused the recording. This I think this might be my longest stream ever. I'm just like, sorry. We're celebrating my brand new Twitch affiliation. If you're enjoying it, please follow. Come back. But now we're at 4 hours and 40 minutes. This is my longest stream.
To her?
Virtual reality dissociation.
Oh, that sounds
The manual merge
like a
of
future.
Hephaestus will take hours upon hours of tedious micromanagement. If she resists the work, they run simulations to induce feelings of isolation
Oh
and despair.
God. Virtual reality like prison
Beta, can you hear me?
where they can just design things that make you feel a certain way.
You're alive.
Horrible.
They're watching me. I can't hold up this extra protection for long. You should have killed me.
Yeah, that's
No.
what I was thinking.
No, look at me. I'm coming for you. I promise, okay? I just need you to hold out a little while longer and work on the merge.
Can you whisper in virtual reality?
Then I think it can be done.
I'll contact again when it's time. Can you hold on?
As long as I know you're coming for me, I can endure anything.
That's a statement.
All right. I did as you asked. Now I think you need to tell me what you're planning.
I'm going to take Silent's army away. I don't need it. Only the weapon he made to penetrate your shields.
And how do you propose to get it? Ask him nicely?
Without Regala and her rebels, he won't have a choice. We'll be his only option.
Only option for what? What did you tell her?
That is between me and my sister.
Oh, she's going sister.
Will be Silent's only option for crashing that base. I'll tell you the rest later. But first, there are a couple of things I have to do.
Oh. And what are those?
Lay my friend to rest. And then I'm going to use the override that Beta gave me at
There you
Gemini
go.
to put an end to Regala's rebellion.
Lay my friend to rest. She,
Wait.
it is. Unfortunately, there's 40
Since
minutes
you
of dialogue
insist
between
on
his
doing
death.
things your way, I know of something that will truly help you make a grand entrance with the Tanakh.
Can I get your invulnerable shield?
The ancient Horus Titans still possess electromagnetic energy cells as part of their arsenal. Drop one of those on Regala's army and they'll receive quite a surprise.
Oh. Wipe out her machine army? That'd be pretty cool.
So go, do what you must. I'll come to your base if you manage to bring Silence to the table.
Not if. When.
I still don't feel like Silence and I are working on cross purposes. Wow.
Erend, are you there?
That was a huge data dump.
Aloy, is that really you?
Yeah, it's me. Where's
It's like
everyone
watching a whole episode of a TV show.
We're back at base. What happened?
else? It might be easier to explain in person.
Oh.
I'll try to join you there when I can.
Okay. We'll wait here for you.
Oh, I'm not looking
voice.
forward to that conversation. Where are we on the map? Look at that. That's where we are. It won't let me zoom out anymore? That's really weird. Thought I could zoom out more. Okay. So we've never been over here. That makes sense. Okay, folks. Well, here's the plan going forward for this game. there is probably not a ton left in terms of the story. So we are going to do some... We're going to do some side missions. Especially the ones that seem relevant.
Just to let you know, I'm now patched into your focus network.
Great. I take it the other Zeniths can't hear us?
Of course not. And they don't know about your base either, in case you were wondering. I've sent you data on the Horus energy cells you can use against Regala's forces. Reach out to me when you're ready to acquire one.
Understood.
Okay, so we're gonna do some side quests, and we're gonna do... Yeah, let's just... While I talk here, let me look at this. I don't know that we're gonna do errands? Why is this on hold? Oh, okay, well, so I can't even do all the side quests until I go back to the base. But, okay, so... Yeah, I already did these, but... Anyways, that's the plan. We're going to do some side quests, and we're going to take out the rebels, just kind of stuff like that, really clean up the map, and I'll probably do some of that offline, some of the kind of more boring stuff, like, you know, upgrading my gear and things like that. And then Saturday, there we go. Saturday, we are gonna play a fun game, maybe Fall Guys again. I love that game. It's just fun. It's infinitely repeatable, but we like to have fun Saturday. Keep it fun, keep it silly. Throw on a jester hat, pull out the puppets. I mean, I'll do anything, just to have a good time. So that's Saturday, and the next Wednesday we'll definitely be back with this game. Thank you, everybody, for joining me on my very first stream as an affiliate.